What's going on, guys? Welcome back to BlackTideTV. Thank you for joining me once again for another short and sweet Call of Duty Infinite Warfare gameplay commentary. In today's video, the solar camouflage. Why is it nicer than the black sky camouflage? But before we get into that, if you haven't yet seen on my Patreon page on Twitter, I've been posting about it. We finally got Far Cry Primal, and I will be having content of Far Cry Primal coming up very soon. There's a link to my Patreon and Twitter in the description down below. To follow on Twitter, 100% free, obviously, and you guys can check out all of the latest updates and stuff, and I'm posting polls and asking you guys what you think about different things. And you can also head over to my Patreon page. You don't actually have to support to see all of the public posts. I will post publicly. I'll post to patron-only subscription feeds. There's a bunch of different ways that I can post on Patreon, and one of the more recent posts was about Far Cry Primal and how I use the monthly donations to actually purchase that game so that your donations on Patreon aren't going anywhere. They're not just going up in the air. I will be telling you guys where all the money's going and stuff like that. So we did get Far Cry Primal in the video from yesterday, the day before. I made a video and I talked about Far Cry 5 and how it's basically been officially confirmed by Ubisoft, and we're waiting for more details, and I will be having more videos on that as it comes out. But I also mentioned that I never played Far Cry Primal in that video, and I was like, hey, I saw it, I was out and I saw it, and I was like, I've got money from Patreon for this month. I think this would be a great purchase, and we're going to get this thing, and we're going to have either a B-Type plays or we're going to have different individual videos on it. So I posted a little thing on Patreon. I posted a little thing on Twitter about that, so check that out if you have the time. But without further ado, let's talk about the solar camouflage here in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. So Call of Duty Infinite Warfare has a ton of camouflages, right? We've got a shit ton of quartermaster camouflages, but in this particular setting, we're talking about the actual multiplayer camouflages. There are 19 total, including gold, diamond, solar, and black sky. Now, I finally unlocked black sky the other night. I actually waited to unlock solar and black sky at the same time, but you don't necessarily have to do that. You can actually unlock the solar camouflage first, and then the black sky camouflage after you unlock the classic diamond camouflage, as well as the solar camouflage. So basically, in previous Call of Duty games, we've had diamond camo, or we've had gold camouflage for each of your weapons. Once you get all of the camouflages unlocked for a particular weapon, you get gold. And then once you get gold on every weapon in a specific category, say you get every assault rifle gold, you then get diamond. So in this game, there's a step above, which is solar, which is equivalent to Exclusion Zone in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. It's also equivalent to the, what's the camouflage called from Dark Matter from Black Ops 3. So solar is basically your equivalent to those two camouflages in other games. And then we also have an additional camouflage on top of that for black sky. So to unlock solar, you actually have to unlock the diamond camouflage for all non-classic weapons. And then to unlock black sky, you need your classic diamond camouflage and solar. So you have to go through all of the classic weapons, which you have to get to prestige 9, minimum prestige 9 to unlock all those classic weapons. So to get black sky, you have to be prestige 9 plus and have every single weapon completed. And it's a ton of work for a ripoff of the dark matter camouflage. If you really want a dark matter camouflage that badly, go back to Black Ops 3. Grind it out on Black Ops 3 because it's a lot easier to actually unlock the dark matter camouflage in that game. It looks way better. Black Sky is really a cheap ripoff of dark matter. That's all I can keep saying. If you guys are really going out there to get black sky camouflage, I'm just going to tell you, it's worth the XP, but is it worth the grind? Is it worth putting that much time into this game, using all of these terrible weapons, using the howitzer, using the combat knife, using a bunch of the really strange and hard to use weapons? Is it worth it? Not in my opinion. But the solar camouflage, it's actually pretty nice, and you're seeing it here in the gameplay. I actually really like the solar camouflage. It's a different take on it. It's kind of like sun rays or whatever. There's certain times on certain maps it will look different. It'll look like cheese sometimes. It's kind of cheesy, but I like that joke. The solar camouflage is pretty nice. I think it's a good take on the maximum camouflage, and I don't know why they had to have black sky in the game. I think they could have done away with black sky. It's just too much of a cheap ripoff of dark matter. I don't think it's worth it, and I think solar camouflage looks way better, and I am running solar camouflage on most of my weapons instead of black sky camouflage, because I like solar a lot better. And that's really weird how they had to include black sky when it's not even as good, and you have to do so much extra work. You have to be prestige 9 to get that black sky camouflage. It just really doesn't seem worth it to me. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Solar, black sky, diamond, gold. What's your favorite camouflage in this game that you unlock through challenges with the multiplayer challenges? Let me know in the comments. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more daily gaming goodness. Or not daily gaming goodness, but subscribe all the same. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.